Так, навел там немножко порядок в инвентаре. Кое-что поменял у народа, кое-что продал. Теперь погнали на Новерию. Сразу сделаю себе пометку. Да блин. Уже на телефон нормально написать не могу заметку. Сварог. Какие шансы, что у нас здесь что-то есть? Ну, что-то есть. Уже неплохо. Ну все. Погнали на Новерию, потом думаю цитадель. Это фигня. Астероид.
This is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Это мне понравится, я думаю. Ну и вот. Ну и там, конечно, по побочкам пробежимся. Вермайер будет в этой цепочке самый последний. Конечно, хотелось бы. Авторитетно сюда зайти. В сопровождении вот этих вот господ. Потому что я там с ними церемониться не собираюсь. Ну, я думаю, зайдем в церемонии. Тьфу ты. Зайдем в сопровождение этих дам. Чтоб потом не бегать, не менять состав и вся фигня. Так что погнали. И главное, чтобы меня здесь не тупили эти лифты. Как в первой части бывали там места, лифты просто заключили и не поднимались. Давай, сканируй меня полностью. Спасибо. Побежали. У нас сейчас будет очень теплое приветствие.
That's far enough.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
Завали.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Куда?
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1,
Я думал,
2,
Тали будет с дробовиком.
We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
Ее вообще ничему жизни не учит, да? Слышь? Если ты бы не выебывалась, мы бы были более вежливые. Вот ты выебываешься. Поэтому не такие вежливые. То смотрите, цаца какая.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I'm not here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
We talked about her before. But things change when you're up against something. If it's her or me, who would you shoot?
I meant what I said before. Her actions are wrong.
Кошка, ты
If
что
you would
опять
feel
пришла?
safer leaving me on the Normandy, I will stay.
Села прямо перед
But I
монитором
would like to see her.
и сидит,
Maybe
смотрит
I
на меня.
can persuade her to come peacefully.
Осуждающе смотрит.
I hope so. I accept your word, Liara. Let's get going.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Вафля, зачем так на меня смотришь? А, Вафля. Так, сохранимся. Так, что-то... не хочет сохранять.
Welcome to Port
Интересно.
Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Так, торговец.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Контрабанда.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeas. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Так, давай сначала это посмотрим. Так. О, улучшение игровое покупаем. Это тоже покупаем. Все остальное меня, в принципе, да не очень-то и интересует.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package? Of course. This one
Это, я думаю, тоже так найду.
Greetings, Spectre. Of course.
Кроган, живучий X. Ну, в смысле, 10-й. Колос. О, Колос. Вот Колос не факт, что я найду. Да он побаще будет. Что он стоит? Хватит. Купим Рексу обновочку. Она уже тут.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleas.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17
Подождет.
research complexes built into the mountains.
Буду его
Each is a
драконить.
self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of
Это
their
странно.
research is in biotic
С одной стороны, как бы,
modifications. That
ну,
angers many Luddite,
они занимаются
organic
таким
baseline, and fundamentalist
интересным делом,
groups.
которое, в принципе, было бы популярно массам. Но при этом они как-то
Haven't I
не
seen
светятся.
Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Да. Здорово.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up.
Да,
I have no
пожалуйста.
time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Ох ты, нихуя ты, конечно, да. Ты смотри,
I
какой у
see
нас
you
тут
looked up my service record.
Only a
выискался.
fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the
Да ты
executive
чё?
board. Businesses come here to
Ты знаешь,
avoid
мне
the
наклонность
second
стрелять
guessing of
людям в
galactic
голову.
law.
Как ты к этому относишься?
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren, one of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Мгм. Значит, он вкладывает в модификации всякие.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their presence.
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains.
Нормально, это решаемо
Regardless, there
все.
is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Let him be stubborn, Shepard. I'm sure someone else here is willing to help us.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I have no more questions at this time.
12 I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Конечно.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
All right. What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analaeus.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keene.
Mr. Analaeus isn't the only
Что-то
one with
громко
custom
бы еще так ему. Анalaeus, я тут хочу с Лориком поговорить. С Кином.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Так, ладно. Я еще хочу попробовать в баре поговорить, если найду этого, ну, заказчика для контрабанды. Интересно, получится мне с ним поговорить до того, как я принесу контрабанду ему или нет. Что у вас там? Ничего. Ля-ля-ля. Ну, конечно, мы туда не пойдем. И сюда мы не пойдем. Да.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Мне надо ехать.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave the station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization for Mr. Analaeus. No exceptions. I'm sorry.
Ну, она хорошо свою работу делает. Все-таки такая... Несмотря на то, что типа Спектра вся фигня, извините, но не могу.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analaeus or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm, security tracks card use.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
Лили Херакс. Лили Хер.
You seem like you have an ear to the
Херакс.
ground.
Ну,
What's
так,
happening around here?
тренироваться, в принципе,
There's
можно
problems
выговорить.
up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by
Вот
Analaeus.
так вот.
And a
Он же
major
вроде там
guarantee.
сказали, он дохуя денег вкладывает в Synthetic Insights.
I have to go.
You
Но
need
при всем при этом закрыли. Вот получается, с ним можно просто поговорить, но при всем при этом он, ну, по крайней мере, я как-то не активировал какие-то квесты, которые, возможно, с ним связаны. Либо их и нет. Мол, планировалось то, что он, может, был бы участником какого-нибудь квеста. Но по итогу так им и не стал. Либо квест вырезали, но оставили его с ним строчки вот такие. Потому что он просто персонаж без ничего. Ты просто подходишь, что-то у него спрашиваешь и так далее. Странно даже.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity. Or so Vargas
У нее
will
лицо
think.
не
He
сочетается
will
с
assume
фигурой.
you
У
are
нее
here
лицо
to
такое немножко
investigate his
пухленькое,
company's dirty
а
laundry.
фигура у нее устроена.
That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you.
Серьезно?
500 credits.
500 кредитов за условно, ну не условно, а не за незаконную деятельность, за которую тебя могут мало шипнуть с Новерии, так там, ну, вообще как бы неплохо напортачить, ну, не напортачить, подмочить себе репутацию. И это за 500 кредитов? Я думал, промышленный шпионаж стоит намного дороже даже такого плана. Как минимум еще на 3 больше.
Here's the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia.
Интересно, есть какие-нибудь искусственные ограничители биотики для биотиков? Типа, если надо реально ограничить их действия. Типа вот, если брать магию, есть всякие антимагические предметы, которые там как-то воспрепятствуют использованию магии. Интересно, с биотиком есть такая тема?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
Пока у тебя есть время, ты все равно сидишь в баре и ни хрена не делаешь.
I need to get up to Peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
The administrator won't give us garage access.
Not surprising. Of course, all the managers have access as well. I do, for that matter.
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
Только что все рассказал. Да я кое-куда поеду.
How fortuitous.
Да,
I'm the
да.
manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus's actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Ничего не могу обещать. Вообще ничего не могу обещать по поводу не заляпать ваши ковры кровью. Если у вас вообще есть ковры. Наверное, я сдам эту фиговину вот азарийскую.
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Ну, по сути, с одной стороны, как бы, это, ну, я так понимаю, человеческая компания или около того. И тут, получается, промышленный шпионаж, азари лезут, с ней свои дела и так далее. Но с другой стороны, он работает на Binary Helix, с которым сотрудничает Саран. Вот я даже не знаю. Наверное, все-таки сдам ее.
Actually, I wanted to warn you. An agent of the Aramali Council hired me to break into your network. She gave me this.
A cracking device. I appreciate your forthrightness, Shepard. Now that we know what to look for, our IT people can have a little fun with the Asari. We'll isolate their viruses and feed them false data. If you'll excuse me.
БГГ. Надо будет еще сейчас с контрабандой Апольда разобраться. О, иноморда. А, иноморда.
What do you want?
What's that you're drinking?
Human blood with cinema. Find someone else to bother. What do you want?
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
Yes, but I haven't picked up his cargo yet.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal.
Ну-ка.
I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
I'll consider your offer.
Make the right decision.
Так, получается, у меня есть несколько развитий ситуации. Не знаю, зачем это сделал. Ну да ладно. Получается, у нас несколько развитий ситуации, что я отказываюсь, я сдаю его администратору, я сдаю груз Апольду, и я сдаю груз напрямую на морде.
Any results?
Everything went as planned. You should see results soon.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more, since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Блять. Ну это не серьезно. 750. Ей самой, блять, не стыдно. Интересно. Я как бы груз сейчас схожу заберу, но Хочу посмотреть, могу ли я еще кого-нибудь этот груз скинуть. Так, мышка, успокойся. Бежим, бежим. Нормально. Приехали. Или я могу напрямую охране это отдать еще. Сейчас узнаю. Так, это мы забрали. Тут недостаток, что он, ну, не может долго бегать, к сожалению. Так. Ни то, ни другое здесь нет. Жаль. Очень жаль. О, выпражает Лиара, стоит такая. Ты думаешь, я не вижу? А я все вижу. Так. Сейчас пойдем лутать офис Лорика. Так. И кто у нас тут?
Freeze! Hanshan Security. This office is sealed.
Lorick Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Но при всем при этом противники еще остались. Типа мы сваливаем, но мы своих кентов предупредим, да? Один готов. Второй готов. Остальные... Не там. Че, вылезешь, нет? Так, че у нас с вооружен? Хорошо. Ладно, пофиг. Можем здесь пока полутать. Спокойно там. Ушел. Да, ушел наверх. Так, здесь нет ничего. Тоже один фиг у Нигеля дофига. Мне все равно приходится много всякого хлама еще перерабатывать, не только продавать. Ну-ну. Опача. What the fuck сейчас было? Прикольно. Несколько выстрелов за раз. Вот эта тема. Походу, да, они как-то это... Самую малость поработали над поведением оружия. Я не помню такого в оригинальной части. Отдай, отдай. Так, есть доказательства у нас. Эти уже ебало тут стоят. Так, трое здесь, двое внизу как минимум. Ну что ж.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
No, I'm not. Are you?
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
Oh.
Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
Давай, давай. А я тебе покажу, что делают с коррупционерами в Китае.
I have a mission to complete. I did what I had to.
Упс. Это получилось неоднозначно.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Do you plan on making...
Leave? Annaleus would throw...
You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
If you want to fight...
You talk the talk. Let's see what you want.
Стреляй по ногам ему. Он встать не смог. Так, здесь мы закончили с одним. Все. Увы. Увы. Если бы я мог бы с ней встретиться, с начальницей охраны, как-то ей сообщить о том, что там собирается происходить, еще можно было бы решить вопрос, что она пришла бы с своими людьми бы и там как-то их бы арестовали, либо еще что-то. Вот так. Ну уж вы меня извините.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Speak plain. What's your interest?
Not here, Spectre. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Угу. Ох уж эти корпоративные подковерные интриги. Так, где она там? Вот она.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Annaleus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Analyze. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analyse's guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analyse's secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analyse is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
Да, если персонал не может дать отмену, или, ну, или код висит очень долго, что уже понятно, что персонала там нет.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, the automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Commander Shepard.
Ничего больше не хочет сказать. Жаль, жаль.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analyse.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analyse's extortion. You might end up a
Ну и засветиться перед советом директоров тоже.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Analyse. They're concerned about the worm in their own fruit.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Сейчас мы тогда прихлопнем этого горе-коррупционера. И в принципе можно будет уже отсюда на вершину 15 уезжать. Интересно, я смогу сейчас ей этим, ну, Апольда сдать? Либо этим Мацуэ, если она появится. Я, наверное, за кадр побегусь. Узнаю.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
Ну, звук что-то забагал. Он, он по идее там должен говорить. А в итоге он там ничего не говорит. Так, деньги, комп мы не можем бомбануть. А жаль, а жаль. Ладно, сейчас я, наверное, за кадром пробегусь до капитана Мацуа. Наверное, не буду я с ней диалог показывать. И включусь, когда уже подумаю, кому буду отдавать. Наверное, так. И сделаем. Так, наверное, будет. А хотя... Ладно, сейчас подумаю. Сейчас подумаю.